So when we find a litter of kittens on the side of the road, I think our natural instinct is to pick up the kittens and take care of them and all that stuff. But that might actually not be what we want to do. So joining us today to tell us a little more about this, we have Bretta Nelson from Arizona Humane Society. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Okay, so obviously you brought little buddies. This is Rosie, and you met her earlier in Trending. And then who's this?
This is Ash. These two actually grew up in our bottle baby intensive care unit because somebody kidnapped them from their mother.
Oh, no.
So our staff had to raise them from just little babies, and as you can see, they're almost 8 weeks old, so they're doing remarkable.
Look how
that's
sweet.
Not always the case.
See, so that's what I want to talk about. So if you're walking down the side of the street, you see a box of kittens, I think our natural instinct is we must help them, we must touch them, pet them, pick them up, do that type of thing. So you talked about kittens. What is this?
Yeah, so a lot of times people in their front yards or their backyards, suddenly they'll come across a little litter of kittens, and our instinct as humans is just to rush in and intervene.
Right.
And fortunately, we really don't need to do that.
Okay.
What we recommend for people is to just sit and wait for at least about 8 hours. Most likely their mom is out looking for food for them, and she really does offer their best chance of survival.
Okay, so you are touching on the fact that the mom potentially will come back to the litter, and you don't want to kidnap them from the mother because that'll mess up a lot. So you said 8 hours. So if somebody does find, they're so excited about their TV debut. If somebody does find a litter, do you wait 8 hours? Is that kind of the cap? And then if the mother doesn't come back, what are your steps then?
Yeah, so we are overflowing right now.
Okay, so you have like 800, right, at Arizona Humane?
Our shelter and our foster care. We have about 800 kittens in our care. We are over capacity. So wait, see if the mom comes back. If she doesn't, what we're going to do is we're going to get people set up with a care-in-place kit. So that's going to have your formula, some food. It's going to have a little bottle to feed them with, or a syringe if they're just days old. You can even make this rice sock warmer. This is a total non-profit thing. It is a sock filled with rice that you can put in the microwave to keep them warm. It's a heating element for them. And then what we'll do is we'll set you up with a free vaccine appointment at the 6-week mark and a free spay and neuter appointment between the 8 and 10-week mark. All we're asking is that you continue to care for them so they don't have to come into the shelter because we are just too full.
Okay, so you have obviously at Arizona Humane Society tons of resources, care in place, and you also have a tutorial about how to bottle feed a kitty. So where can people find that?
Yeah, so just visit azhumane.org/foundkittens. On there if you want to learn through paper. We have the paper document, but we also have the tutorial video that you see here that really just shows how you feed them. It'll give you the tips, the tricks, what you warm the temperature of the bottle up to. You test it on your arm, just as if you were caring for a little baby. But yeah, we can provide all of that for you, and you always have access to our foster department to ask questions if you have concerns or if they don't seem to be feeling well. So we just want to make sure the community is really prepared to take these guys in because it is so life-saving when you do. And then when the time comes that they're old enough, if you haven't found a home for them, we can certainly help you with that as well.
Okay, so that was my next question. If somebody does find a litter of kitties and they do these steps, they call you guys and they get this care in place, all of that, how long of a commitment is this for somebody?
For most, it's probably going to be about 8 to 10 weeks. Sometimes when they're not with their mom, it takes them a little longer to get to that 2-pound mark. That's when it's safe to spay and neuter them. One thing that's really important, if the mom does come back, she's going to take care of them, but make sure when they are 8 weeks old, you get them spayed and neutered through the Trap, Neuter, Return program, as well as the mom. Otherwise, you are going to encounter this every few weeks, every few months. Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. So Bretta Nelson, so much good information. Thank you so much for joining us. Tell us one more time where people can find this good information and where you're located.
Yeah, so azhumane.org/foundkittens has all your resources right there. You can come visit us at our Campus for Compassion location or Sunny Slope. These two are probably going to be up for adoption in just about a week or so. But if you can't have them, trust me, there are hundreds of others.
Hundreds, literally
hundreds of others waiting for a good home. You can see their profiles at azhumane.org as well.
Fabulous, Bretta. Thank you so much. Thank you, little Rosie and Ash. Stay with us on Arizona Daily Mix. We have so much more coming your way.